Before he was an emperor, he was just a son. And before he fought the French, he fought for something even deeper, his mother's freedom. This is the untold story of how Samori Touré became the Lion of West Africa. Welcome to the Baobab Within, where ancestral wisdom and Africa's hidden history come alive. Subscribe and join the journey of rediscovering truth, power, and purpose. Samori Touré was born in 1830 among the Malinke people in what is now southeastern Guinea. He wasn't born into royalty. He was the son of a blacksmith and cloth trader raised in a time of chaos when local kingdoms were under threat from foreign invaders and internal conflict. He grew up traveling with his father, selling cotton fabrics across the region and witnessing firsthand the tension building in West Africa. But his life would change forever because of one act of violence. One day, while still a teenager, Samori's village was attacked. His mother, Sitan, was captured by raiders from the kingdom of Berete. She was taken as a slave to Medina, to the court of King Bourle Cissé. Samori could have fled. He could have mourned her. Instead, he made a decision that would define the rest of his life. He walked into Medina and offered himself as a prisoner in exchange for his mother's freedom. Let that sink in. This was no future emperor, just a young man trading his own life for the woman who raised him. While in Medina, Samori wasn't mistreated. Instead, he was recruited into the royal army. There, he was trained in the art of war, swordsmanship, strategy, discipline. He also studied the Quran, which would shape his spiritual identity and his future rule. These years in the court of a rival kingdom gave him a deep education in warfare, leadership, and Islamic administration, a foundation he would later build an empire upon. When he returned home around 1860, Samori was no longer a merchant's son. He was a warrior, and he was just getting started. Back among his people, Samori saw instability, local chieftains vying for power, villages vulnerable to raids, and no strong central authority. So he did what great leaders do. He united people, not through fear, but through vision. He joined clan battles alongside local leaders and quickly earned a reputation as a strategic genius. In time, he gathered a loyal following and began forming his own army. By the early 1870s, he had laid the foundations of a new kingdom, Wassoulou, a nation born not from bloodlines, but from leadership, courage, and sacrifice. Samori was more than a general. He was a spiritual and political leader. He took the title Fama, military ruler, and later Almamy, spiritual head, blending Islamic governance with Mande traditions. He appointed governors, created a judicial system, and introduced a professional army trained with muskets and discipline. He set up trade routes, fortified towns, and created alliances. His people didn't just follow him, they believed in him, not because he was born royal, but because he earned it. From a cloth seller's son to a self-made emperor. Before the war with France, before the empire and exile, Samori Touré's journey began with love, sacrifice, and vision. Like, share, and subscribe to help keep his legacy alive. Next episode, how Samori Touré built an empire that challenged Europe. Until then, stay rooted, stay rising. This is the Baobab within.